What's up, guys?
Welcome back, welcome back,
Welcome back. Oh man,
to Florida and the palm trees.
Oh, those beautiful palm trees. I guess you guys saw that in the last video, but anyway,
oh, wait, yeah, that's right. Oh my gosh, you guys, can I just say, I feel like the last few days it felt kind of like a whirlwind to
yes,
some degree.
1000%. Like we were go out in Utah, then we had that red eye.
Oh, the red eye just mess you up. You
Awful.
know, we didn't sleep at all. So the next day's like shop, but it was actually, the next day was Jared's birthday.
Yep.
So we had to obviously celebrate that. If you have not seen that video, go check it out. We celebrated this guy here in Florida as
had
well.
some fun.
I know, we had so much fun.
I know.
And now we've just been getting back to life, kind of trying to catch our breath on things, catch up on, you know, everyday things that we missed while we were gone.
Hey, one of the things that we've missed is also kind of new is this catamaran behind us. Hello. So there are actually two massive ones that are like brand new that have just gotten here. We'll kind of go back into what we were talking about in just a second. But look at the size of this thing. All right, that is the side profile of this catamaran. But then look at this one. This is brand new right behind it. That thing is huge. I can't believe the size of those boats. That is crazy to me.
You guys, Jared has always talked about, I mean, you guys, if you remember our vlog from last year from the boat show, we actually toured a catamaran that Philip really wanted to go. His friend wanted to like go in on it with him.
1000%, I want to do it still.
Yeah, they still want, they talk about it all the time. So that's
all
like
the time.
Jared's dream is to go live on a catamaran for a while and go sell around and everything.
That would be literally like the happiest moment of my life.
So you guys, as you know, we had so much fun out in Utah.
Oh, that's a blast,
Got to see so much family. We absolutely love our Utah trips.
Yeah.
However, one thing happened out there that
was fairly serious, very concerning at the time, and we figured we'd update you about it after everything kind of calmed down.
Yeah, because it was just like, you know, so much family fun and lots of things, and we didn't want to bring down the mood out there.
Yeah, exactly.
But also, you guys know we talk a lot about our infertility journey here, and I feel like this is a really big part of infertility, and so many of you guys follow us because of that. So we wanted to kind of just share what's been going on with that, and especially with this guy, you guys.
So essentially, I wasn't sleeping super hot. In fact, I was having a really hard time sleeping. I felt like almost like rapid heartbeat feelings, and so I felt like I really needed to go seen by a doctor. And because we don't have a doctor there in Utah, I had to go to urgent care. Anyways, I was actually able to film and capture all of that, so we'll show you guys that right now. All right, guys, I am currently inside of the urgent care here in Utah because I've noticed that I've had some pains going on with my chest. I don't think it's a heart attack related by any means, but since I've been doing these testosterone injections, I want to make sure I'm extra safe. And one of the things that I'm doing essentially is just want to make sure that I'm okay, because my chest hurts like right here. Hopefully you guys can see that, but like right in my pec area. Sometimes my shoulder will hurt. Sometimes it feels warm or like fluttering with my heartbeat. Going to sleep is difficult, like I'll get jolted awake. Anyway, I had similar symptoms when my dad passed away about 2 years ago. So I'm hoping it has to deal with anxiety, because Brittany and I are under a lot of stress, obviously with infertility. So I am hoping it's something to do with that and not anything more severe. But I also know that I am taking testosterone injections. Obviously messes with your body, so I just want to make sure that everything is taken care of. So the nurse just came in, checked my blood pressure, my oxygen levels. I don't really know what else. She also checked something else, and she said that everything was completely normal. So that's a good sign, but I also want to just double check with the doctor, just make sure everything's like okay, because it definitely does hurt, definitely does make me nervous. So I just want to make sure that I am okay, at least physically.
Okay, quick update. Just got seen by the PA who did a little bit more tests, and she thinks that it's actually caused by anxiety, just because of this infertility stuff that Brittany and I are going through, and all the research that we're doing with infertility and our different options. And anyway, it's just been, things have been really, really stressful right now. So she's recommended that I get on this medication. It's actually very similar. I think it's actually the exact same medication I took back when my dad passed away. So she thinks it's probably just anxiety related, but she did want me to take some, do one more test. I think she calls it an EKG, something like that. And basically they're just gonna check to see if there's irregular beats in my heart, or irregular heartbeats. Not quite sure if I said that right, or any of it. But yeah, that's basically the update. Hopefully it's nothing severe. She doesn't think it is. I mean, all the tests that have come back, they've come back negative in like a good way. So I think I'm in the clear. I think it is anxiety related, but really hoping that this next test proves that everything's smooth. But man, I really do hate this anxiety stuff. I've never had this before, and it just seems like it's just popped out of nowhere. Well, I'm doing the EKG right now. So far, seems like a lot of fun. I got all this stuff hooked up to me. Oh my gosh, just my luck. Well, I'd rather be safe than sorry, but man, this is a lot of just weird, crazy stuff. This is the second time she had to run it. I guess the first time I was too nervous or something like that. So we'll see how it comes back this second time.
All right, well, quick update. Just finished up with the doctor. So far, so good. She thinks it's all stress related, especially with us going through this whole infertility stuff. Her diagnosis is that I'm just dealing with a lot of stress right now, which is causing some really bad anxiety, which is causing these symptoms to occur. But they did do an EKG while I was there. Those results did come back negative, which is good. She said that she did want to perform and get me scheduled for what's called a stress test. I didn't know what that was, and so I asked her, and she said it's basically an EKG, what I had done before, but this time I'm cycling. I'm essentially exercising with that stuff hooked up to me. So that, I don't know when that's gonna happen. She said they're gonna try to get that done before we leave, but if not, then I can get it done in Florida. But her personal diagnosis and opinion is that it is all just stress related. And because I've had similar symptoms like this before, back when my dad passed away, they're thinking that it's probably just the exact same thing. So I just barely picked up the prescription that I had before. Hopefully that is gonna do the trick, that I'm not gonna have any issues with this moving forward. Last time when I took this medication, it helped out a lot. Definitely helped me go to sleep at night. One of the things that I've been feeling that's really hard is that, like, when I try to go to sleep at night, it feels like I'm falling off of a chair, like I'm jolted awake, like right at the point of when I'm able to fall asleep. So this is basically to help out with that. And I remember last time I took it, this helped out tremendously. So I'm really hoping that this will help out again. But she did tell me to try to remove things from my lifestyle that is stress related, that's non-crucial, and also told me to find some type of a hobby or something like that, whether it's exercise or just something that's fun that will take my mind off of stress. So I am doing exercise right now, which is great. Hobby related, maybe I'll have to pick up paddleboarding, or I don't know, something like that. But yeah, so far so good. It's definitely a very scary feeling because the symptoms of all of it are kind of similar to having the symptoms of like something with your heart. And so that's why they're doing all these tests, because it's like very, very scary if it does have to do with your heart. That's why she does want to get that stress test done. But so far, they're thinking it's anxiety related. If worse comes to worse, I'd way rather have that and have to take this medication the rest of my life versus have to deal with something with my heart right now. I did tell her about my testosterone and how I'm taking that and my injections and all that sort of thing. She says she doesn't think it has anything to do with that, and it's all just the stress related stuff. So we will see. Hopefully this medication, I can take it while I'm here and I won't have any issues, that this will just go away. I just asked her while I was in there, I was just like, I've never had to deal with stress or anxiety to this degree ever. Like literally never. I was like, is there any way to like not have this happen ever again? And she said, sometimes just big moments in our lives will induce anxiety. And a big moment that happened the first time is when your dad passed away suddenly, and the second time is going through infertility. She's like, infertility
Unfortunately, it's just something that is very stress inducing. It's very stressful and also does cause a ton of anxiety. Yeah, so just hoping that it'll eventually go away. But first and foremost, I was just grateful I got to be seen.
Anyways, you guys, that is the update from back in Utah. Now, obviously, we've been to Utah, we've come home, we've been here for a couple of days, and so far, everything's great. That medicine has helped out tremendously. I've only been taking a little amounts of it because the pill enough is actually pretty darn small, but I just bite off even like a tiniest little piece, and that seems to do the trick for me.
And you guys, yeah, it's huge because he was not sleeping at all. Like, he was getting no sleep out there.
None. Yeah, literally zero.
It was, like you mentioned, it was really similar to when his dad passed away. And so we kind of knew, we thought it was that thing, but we're just so grateful. You know, obviously it's anxiety, it's stress, it's still super important. So we're trying to, like the doctor recommended, find things to help reduce the stress as much as you can while going through infertility.
Exactly.
Yeah, so obviously it's really hitting Jared. It's also, I've been experiencing a lot of it too, kind of getting little panic attacks here and there. And just like the doctor said, I think it's really normal if you are experiencing infertility and just some big life, you know, decisions, changes to, you know, experience these things. Sadly, I hate it. It's like the worst.
It sucks.
But, you know, luckily we know what it is. We have medicine, we're getting the help we need. And
physically it sucks, and emotionally it sucks.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're working on it. Yeah.
So any of you out there, maybe let us know any advice you have. I'm sure obviously we're not the only ones that have suffered anxiety and stress and infertility, and you know, let us know any tips, anything like that, or things that you do to help manage that. But we're doing good, you guys. We have our moments, we all do. But that is just kind of something we felt important to share because I feel like so many people go through that and maybe it's not talked about a lot, and so just trying to kind of normalize that a little bit.
But on that note, you guys, I think we're probably just gonna go ahead and end the video. It's plenty long enough as is, and
we're gonna go on a little walk.
Kind of go take our minds off stuff.
The marina. Maybe
we need it.
Maybe Jared needs a scooter ride, you know?
I do need it, yeah. I just need to relax for a second.
Kind of relax.
We love you guys, and until next time tomorrow, we love you, and we'll see you later.
See ya.
Bye, guys.